Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Medieval Engineers Planet. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it is awesome to have you along. Got a little work done on Sunday, got started on the towers, got some work done on the towers, got a bridge concept started, as you can see behind me, and some ideas that were brought in from you, and some ideas I'm not going to go with because this season I want to be just a little bit different and not worry too much about would this be a defensible type castle. I want to kind of come up with design and just kind of play with some of the blocks and see if we can come up with some we can't even pick that up. Inventory full. Come up with just different ideas. So you guys mentioned in the last comment that square towers would be very vulnerable to attack. The corners are very vulnerable, and I know because we talked about that at length in last season. So a lot of our walls had the rounded walls, but this season I wanted to kind of come up with something that looked different. And although it's square, I have put these guys on the corners now, and I think that adds a really cool design to it. We're going to put a nice barista, so the fire ring up here. What is that thing called? We'll have to make some. And then this side, of course, is underground because it is just underground. But I've got the wall built up, and I've got things kind of figured out, and it's going to be at this level here that we're actually going to go across to the next tower, up at this level here. So I'm going to take you inside and show you around. There's things we need, sticks and stuff like that, because I've got an inventory right now, yeah, full of stone. And apparently a barbarian died just as I got on today because I found his mushrooms and his sword lying over here. Yeah, he died on his own. So what we have here is the makings of a bridge. You can see we've got the arrow slits in here now, okay, on both sides. And this bridge is going to come across and hook up with this side over here. And I'll take you inside the tower so you can see it, of course. And then another thing that was brought up was a moat should really go around the entire outside of the build. And we'll see about that. I'm hoping that we can build something scary enough and big enough that no one would want to bother to attack us at all anyways. That we're the kings of the land, and anybody who would even try to attack us would be in serious jeopardy of losing for sure. So anyways, I wanted to show you what I've been doing outside here. Lots of work actually got done on Sunday when Variety and I got back from camping. We got back at about noon, and then I had a few hours to get in here and do some building. So another suggestion was to put arches along the arrow slit area to increase structural integrity inside. I love that idea. So I've done the arches. You can see here the arrow slits. We can look out over the entryway here. So we've got protection there and across the front of the building on this floor. Now, if we come out through this arch right here and we go upstairs, we have a second row of arrow slits as well on the second floor here. So a lot of protection at the initial entrance to the Morning Star Pass. So we've got that going for us right there. Here I'm going to put timbers and rails along this side right here. We'll use the timber and rail method instead of using the railings that they provide for us right. Ooh, where are they now? Right here. Oh, by the way, one of you asked about the trapdoor. The trapdoor is something you learn. It is right here. Third row to the bottom, just about to the bottom here. There's right here. That's the wooden trapdoor. It's not a mod. It just comes with the game. And in here, we have an entranceway that's going to be the staircase that's going to take us all the way to the top of our tower. And then to a bridge that leads to the second tower that's going to be right over here with a nice walkway and bridge wall that's going to be right between here, as we've discussed. So this is how far I got up on this one. I got kind of here, and I got a little bit excited. I don't know what we're going to do up in this area here, but we could turn this into, say, some guard sleeping quarters. We could have a table and some chairs up here. This is where the guards are going to be stationed, pretty much. So we've got room for a place for them to sleep and have some storage and stuff in here for them. And then this tower is going to go up in the middle and continue with the staircase. Here, I want to do the bridge. Yeah, I want to do a bridge out of here. I've come up with a general idea. I don't know if it's going to actually work, but we're going to try it out today. I would like to get this working today to where we can walk across to that second tower. So I got that second tower pretty well prepped up to that door. There's walls missing and stuff over there, but I wanted to get this bridge in place so when we come out of storage, we can run into this tower and just zip straight across on this staircase. In here, we've got the little notched windows for the torches, so this area should light up really cool on both sides. On the outside of the build, okay? So that's it there, and it looks like this over here too. We got a little extra space over on this side. Down below, if you remember, we got the arrow slits along this edge with the arches. So that's why this is a little bit wider up top than it is at the bottom. We've got a little extra space up on top, which is nice, where we can put the beds and stuff for the soldiers. Boom. All right, so in addition to this, when I got this going, I went through our sticks and our stones and a bunch of timber and stuff like that, and I ran out of stone. So, of course, I've been using our rail line that we put in a couple episodes back up here. So let's go inside. I've made a few changes. And I saw your suggestions for the out here, too. There's that curved staircase. Where is that right now? I believe it's this guy. Stairs with a slope corner. We could use this guy right there and make the staircase complete all the way around. But I think I'm going to design something here that's going to have a little bit of, maybe we'll incorporate, well, I don't know. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will do that, the rounded stairs. I'll say another roof, but we've got a roof right here, so we're pretty good there. So we'll probably just take those corner pieces out and add those stairs in like you guys suggested on the curves there. I think that's not a bad idea at all. So we come upstairs here and we're doing pretty good. I've got some supplies. I've loaded this up with stone again. You can see I've got some stone in here right now. Matter of fact, let's drop some of this off in here. So we've got room. We're going to have to run out and get some sticks as well. Yeah, our stick supply I think is pretty well dwindled. We'll have to see. I talked about doing some remodeling down here for the mine, and I believe I've gotten us started on that, and this is going to change a little bit, so this is not set in the way it looks. But now you can see now when we come down this way, we've got a staircase that leads up to what the mine is going to be. Now I'm bringing this down by 1 block. Now it was suggested we could do the ramp and keep the ramp and this and that. It would be a lot less work, but to be honest with you, when I'm working on this, I'm using the stone I'm digging out of here to rebuild this, and I'm taking the excess stone and I've been putting it in the stone sled cart, which by the way comes right up to here. So what we're going to wind up doing is raising this, and this up to this level, and we're going to lay a floor over the top, and we'll be able to walk right out and place this stuff into the carts. Meanwhile, we'll be able to have a cart that runs from here right down this row here from the mine. So we'll be able to run carts down this way to get them out here, take the material out of these carts, put them in our big stone sled cart, and then zip, send it right on down to storage. So that's going to work out pretty sweet. We're going to have an extra cart rail going on, which is exciting, I think, and a lot of fun. And we'll build that together from start to finish. I promise you that. All right, what else happened while I was working on this? Well, we can't get in that way. Also, other ideas for this area right here is that this is actually going to travel down to this point right here, and then this staircase is going to meet up with this platform right here, and that way we can run in and out of this door instead of me having to jump over this, up this way, and so on and so forth. And yes, a barbarian had attacked our timber. It has been replaced, and the flag is flying in all its glory once again. All right, so that's the plans outside. Inside here, eventually some of this is going to come down, and we're going to turn it into a proper kitchen area, because right now we've got this kind of slapped together little kitchen area here, which, by the way, we need to do some cooking on some stuff here. Let's get that out of here. Let's go ahead and make... We've got plenty of raw meat. What do we need for the goulash? Let's see here. The goulash is one of my favorite things to make. And cabbages. Okay, so do we have cabbages? Cabbages. We had a bunch, and we lost a bunch. Let's do that. Let's throw some cabbages in here, and let's go ahead and... Oh, we got to put those back in there. And let's go ahead and control double-click that, and that should make up 5 automatically for us. There we go. That's going like that. Something else I wanted to show you. We were successful in gathering a pelt and some more antlers, as a matter of fact, too. So let's go Alt-click, and that's going to remove one at a time. So we have enough stuff to make our deer heads. Let's do that first. I'm kind of excited about that. I've been waiting for it. I went hunting over the weekend. Happened to find a couple of bucks that decided to leave their pelts behind, which was pretty sweet. And let's put this guy right over the bed for now. R should spin that guy around. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. We've got ourselves a trophy head. Lovely. Just lovely. Oh, what? That door did not close. There we go. Bingo. How are we doing here? It's making the last one. Wonderful. We're going to have plenty of goulash. We could throw that in there now. We could throw that in there. We got that taken care of. And we're ready to go. Bingo. All right, beautiful. We have an extra sword. Inside our tower, you can see it. Barbarians have been dying. Inside our towers, I want to make armor stands, and we're going to take the stuff we get off the barbarians, and we're going to keep it We're going to start putting in the armor stands in the towers so we can get those decorated up and stuff. So that's going to be good. This chest here, of course, we're going to have to move. But this is going to continue back, and this staircase is probably going to come down. There'll be a landing right here, and the staircase will continue that direction because the mine is going to continue back this way. So we might wind up with 2 tunnels. I don't know. It may be 1 big tunnel, and we'll do something in this side. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't gotten that far, but I do know I like the idea of being able to have another engineered cart track that rolls out here. We come out here and it stops at some point. We just take the materials and we throw, oh, excuse me, we throw them into our stone stockpile carts. So I like that idea a lot. We need some sticks. I'm going to run out and just grab sticks in general just so we can keep the episode going today. Yes, indeedy. I hope you're all doing great. I'm doing fantastic. So yeah, Bridie and I, we took off. I took off Friday right after work with our camper trailer and the canoe. I had it all set up. So Friday morning, I drove out and took it to work with me. Parked in the parking lot, of course. Didn't park it inside the building. And I know it's redundant, right? I parked it in the parking lot. Where the else would you have parked it? And then right after work, our idea was to get to this place called Kaibab Lake. And Kaibab Lake is a nice little lake. It's in the forest, of course. Now, fire restrictions are in place, so you can't have campfires right now. So the only place you can have a campfire is in a campground that was created by the Forest Service. They've got these metal rings, and they've cleared it out of all, you know, dying brush and stuff like that. So it's a little harder to get a forest fire going when you're in a designated campground. Is it the best way to camp? Not for us. We like to be out kind of by ourselves. We've been managing to do that. Although you get the occasional vehicle going down the road and stuff, for the most part, you're by yourself out there, and it's pretty nice. Anyways, I got out to Kaibab Lake, and the campground was already full. And I have a feeling it's going to be like that no matter how many times I try to go out there. It's just going to be full. So that was very disappointing. So I turned around and I drove around, and Kaibab Lake just happens to be along Highway 64, which leads to the Grand Canyon. So there was a lot of traffic out there, and it was very busy, and I got frustrated after a couple of hours of trying to find a spot with a forest road that didn't have a gate closed on it. So I wound up going back to the Coconino National Forest where we normally camp, and I remember this forest road that we had gone down Friday night, I don't know, 10 years ago. And there was, we were out camping, we had a campfire going and stuff, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden, we're noticing these big spiders. And I mean big spiders. I'm not talking about something you find in your bathroom or your kitchen. I'm talking about a big spider. I'm going to say like 3-4 inches across. Big spiders, okay? And these spiders come out. Oh, I'm going to put some of these sticks away. Let's do that first, guys, real quick. So we're sitting there at this camp, and this is the other year, a few years back, and all of a sudden there is like multiple spiders coming up out of the ground, out of these holes about the size of a quarter, just crawling out of the ground. And they're coming right at us. So we, of course, we're tent camping. So we were a little weary all night long about these guys because they were very, very sizable. So naturally, I thought we should go back down that road and see what we see if they're still there. Sure enough, we get down there Friday night. Bridie and I are there. We're having some drinks and stuff. We're outside. We don't have a campfire, but we do have our handy-dandy lantern going out there. And sure enough, Variety says, hey, there's something under the trailer. So she gets the flashlight out, and sure enough, what is going on here? Oh, you know what? I've not brought down my tools onto my hotbar yet. Oh, the axe is not with us because I was trying to stockpile as much stone as possible. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4... There we go. Okay, so now everything's showing up. Our hammer is just about shot. I should have fixed that. So sure enough, there is one of these spiders. A wolf spider is what it is. It's a wolf spider. I encourage you all to look up wolf spider after this video. They are incredible creatures. They are huge. Well, these wolf spiders had something weird on their back. Just something really strange. I hadn't seen it before. And it was... Oh, we gotta turn that around. Oh, we're not in the right spot. We're not in the right block. Okay, so now we're gonna... You wanted me to explain this. We're gonna hit Z. Z is for compound building. If your block won't go in where another block is occupying a space, hit Z and now you are compound building. At least that's my understanding of it. And left... Is that right? Z again. Oh boy. Okay, I'm really botching this. I'm trying to talk and walk and chew bubblegum at the same time here. Z. There we go. Boom. Up you go. So, we're looking at this thing, and the spider, this great big spider, has got this sort of a gray, fuzzy layer to its back. And I looked at it and I said, Variety, those are baby spiders. Those are baby spiders all over the back of that big one. And she's like, no way. And I said, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that those are baby spiders. So this spider is not afraid of us. It's like walking right, and it's actually kind of aggressive. It's like walking up to us like, hey, 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 what do you think you're doing? Move, get out of my way. I'm living here. And it kind of freaked me out a little bit. And so, I'll say it. I kicked one. This here, you got to go like this first, and then it'll let you put that one on there. It's really weird. It's really weird how that works. I don't think I can jump from here to there. I will die if I do that. Oh, geez, that took 30% of my health away. So sure enough, when I do that, everything on her back jumps off of her back. And it is now, instead of one big spider, it is one big spider with hundreds of little spiders. And oh my god, it was the weirdest thing. It was the weirdest thing ever experienced. Next thing we know, there's a second one, and she has just as many babies on her back. And they're just, they're everywhere. So we took a picture of it, and we're looking it up. And it turns out that this is the wolf spider. Now, I've seen wolf spiders before in my house and stuff like that, but I've never seen them like this where they've got the babies. It's really weird. Z, to bring that out. I may not be explaining the compound build very well. I've got to say, it's not something I'm very good at explaining how these things work. I just know that they do work. Okay, this is... Whoa, wait. Okay, no, that's got to go. That's not the right way. That's not the right spot. And I can't reach that from here, can I? Ooh, you are hurt. Yes, I am. Oh, I don't have a bandage on me either. If we eat food, that'll work. Okay, so let's go 6. Let's go up to here first. There we go. And E. Just using the R key to spin that guy around. And that one there. And then that one's going to go right there. Okay, so we're going back up there again. So, like I said, I've seen them before, but never with the babies on their backs. So the spider was like twice as big as it normally is. It was really an amazing thing to see out in nature. Other than that, I didn't see anything else very interesting out there, and I got eaten alive by anything that buzzes and likes to drink blood. I don't know what it is about me. I must be fatty and juicy or something, because they are dining upon me at an alarming rate. I mean, you could take a magic marker and draw on my leg the amount of bug bites I've got all over me. It's ridiculous. And I don't care for it one bit. Number 6. Let's see if we can get this to work for us now. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, nice. That's what the problem. I needed this one I'm standing on right here first before I did that one. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, what I'm curious about is, am I going to be able to continue this with these guys right here? That's that one there, and we're going to come back over here. Like so. And we're going to spin it back around again. Yes, like that. Okay. Oh, this is going to work out beautifully. Oh, marvelous. Oh, that's just fantastic. Spin it around. Okay, let's knock these guys together. I'm curious to see if this is going to hold up. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work or not. But if it does, it's going to be a kind of a cool bridge connecting the two towers out front before you even get to the drawbridge, which I like the idea of that. And we're going to add some wood, timber, for the walkway up top. I just don't know if this is going to be too heavy. Nice, huh? So yeah, look it up. Wolf spider with babies. And you'll see what it is I saw. And then know that it was, when we saw it, it was coming at us. It really was drawn to the light, for sure. Which, that makes total sense. It's a spider, so, the light's going to help it for the hunting. bugs go to lights. And of course, why wouldn't anything go to the lights, especially if there's a light? That's what they do. Anytime there's a light, they're attracted to it. Same with fish at night, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have ever done any night fishing, but it's pretty fun. We used to do it all the time on Roosevelt Lake. We'd take the boat out in the lake, and we'd have a crappie light and an extra battery, and we put that crappie light in the water, you know, after dark. And sure enough, man, pretty soon you get these little tiny microorganisms that show up at the light, and then pretty soon it's the minnows that show up at the light, and then pretty soon the bigger fish are there too. They're like, look at that. We got a dinner bell here. That is going to work, you guys. Look at this. Look at that bridge. Holy crap, look at that. Oh, you know what we need still? Hold on, let's not call her done yet. We need our guys here. We're gonna hit R, spin that back the way it needs to be. There we go. And Z to bring that out. Z again. There we go. All I know is that if I can't get a block to go in the right place, I hit Z. And that tends to allow me to compound build. I think I'm right with that. You asked about the letter J too, and I'm not sure. I've never used the letter J. If there's somebody's got information about the letter J on the game too and what that does, let me know. That would be fantastic. And like so. There we go. Let's take a look and see. Oh, yeah. See, that looks pretty good, huh? That looks pretty good. And then what I want to do for the floor up there, now we could use the regular flooring, I think. I don't know. Let's go, let's take a look and see. We've got this right here. Oh, I've already got down the hotbar, so we're good there. But what do I have for my inventory? I've got some sticks on me, so we could possibly do this. We're going to take this out of here, take that out of there, and jump over here. Wow, no barbarians yet today, other than the one that was already dead. Up we go, like so, and out the door. And let's go number 8. Number 9, actually. And if I hold shift, that pulls it up. Oh, that is great. Oh, okay, we can go with this. Shift. There we go. If I hit Z, okay, Z is automatically going to pull it up for me. Okay, nice. Oh, look at that. That's going to be sweet, huh? And then we'll put a timber and a round railing rail on here too. So let's go ahead and get some timber. See what I mean by having that bridge there now? We'll be able to get back and forth through the tower pretty darn quick. Let's take care of this real quick. Since you guys asked for it, let's do it. I like to try to make sure we do that stuff when you guys have good ideas. You remind me of the blocks that are in here that we can utilize, so we might as well use them. And one more, and G, and that was this guy right here, I believe. Let's throw him control and scroll, baby. There we go, like that. Like so, and this ought to work just great. This might not look too bad either, huh? Yeah, this was a good idea. There we go, lovely. Oh yeah. Now we're set. Oh yeah, there we go. That's much better. Thank you very much for that, guys. That works out great, huh? Pretty sweet deal. We need to fix this hammer. Oops, oops, oops. Now here, for instance, okay, we're running down the path here. It's much easier if we have a little staircase, like a little, this is gonna jut out a little bit, and we can just climb up some stairs and go right up this way and get right on up in here without having to go all the way through the mine. I think that's a good idea, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Zoop, and the hammer. I had a hammer. And we're going to douse that. We're going to take, we'll take those 13 and drop them over here. Let's do that. And a hammer. We're going to do that. And what do we need for that? We need some sticks. So let's throw some sticks in here. We need some of these. The deer are working quite well now. Very well. And let's do one more. Yeah, let's do one more of those. And let's grab this 15. Can we use the shelves yet for the iron ingots yet? Oh, good. We could do that again. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Keen Software House, for fixing that. That is marvelous. Marvelous. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. So if we go control and click, it's going to... Oh, let's get some of those back. There we go. We're going to come in here, and we're going to drop that off in here, that off in here. What happened here? Okay, I still got those over there. This works for me, and... oh, I need middle parts. I want to make some lights up. Make them all up. We got doors and windows out there that need to be tacked together too. There we go, beautiful. And we got to go upstairs real fast, and we're going to drop off this 1 here and this 10 here, and you can see we got more antlers. We've got 4 more there. We could take this with us as well, and let's make up 4 of these hanging torches. I'm going to throw 15 of these back in here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need probably more sticks in there. There we go. There we go, beautiful. Okay, and I got 1 standing torch. Let's make a couple more of those. That'll give us 4 of them. There we go, excellent. What else was I going to do while I was up here? Oh, fix my hammer. I thought I torched my hammer. Now, where is my hammer? It's right here. Just have to refresh the screen, that's all. That's all. Just have to do a little refreshing. Oh, I was going to get timber. Okay, we can go out to storage for that. We've got timber out here. Ah, the sun's going down. The days are getting shorter, so the winter solstice must be coming. The sun's only up for maybe 10 minutes in a day. That's about it. That's okay. No biggie. It's good to have the seasons. And let's go ahead and fill the rest of this up with some timber. That's round timber. We don't want that. Actually, we do want some of that. That'll get us going. That'll get us going here. Back out we go. Gonna try out a new game. It's called Colony Survival. So look for an episode for that. It should post shortly after this one does. I want to try it out. It looks pretty fun. It's again survival, castle building, but there's colonists that you can spawn in and then control and have them do things for you. So I'm kind of curious to see what that's like. So we'll be bringing that to the channel and see how it does. If it's got support, of course, as always, we'll continue on. If it doesn't, then the series will end and we'll try something different. But variety is the spice of life, as I always say. And we're almost there. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Oh man, that's just amazing. That is incredibly cool. Okay, let's throw that there. We're done with that. We're done with that. We're done with that. And let's grab... Didn't I grab round timbers? Did I not grab those back? It looks like I did not. So here, what we're going to do is number 6 is we'll get a number 4 timber. And we're going to hit Y and put that up against the wall here. Like that. And then what I do is I look at where the block ends and I go to the next block over, and that's where I put my next one. You can kind of see where the highlight is. This one's going to be a little closer than the one down the end, but it's really not enough to kind of to tell. Oh, whew, burned right through that. Okay, that's fine. Let's grab these guys here. Let's grab these guys right here. Number 6. We're going to go over here. This guy's going to go right in here. And we're going to do another one over on this side because we've got the iron and we're not afraid to use it. And again, it's picky about where you want to be standing. Oh, there we go. And then bring it down and pop just like that. Alright, very cool. We'll just go chop a tree down. Oh, we don't have our axe with us, so we do have to go back to the storage. Close. Thank you very much. I could have sworn I had round timber. It doesn't matter. We've got a bunch of logs that can make round timber. Easy can be. Besides that, it's fun to go through the castle back and forth, right? It's part of the game. And voila. Let's take from the smaller stockpile. Come on, let me in there. There we go. Okay, inventory. Let's do 2 of those up. How many is that going to get us? That's 8. Let's grab 1 more. And let's do one more of those. And then let's grab some of these here. We'll fill up our inventory with the rest of those. There we go. There's some flooring on the other side that needs to still be done, so we can use the rest of those timbers for that. And we're out. Bam. Once we get the tower and the wall up, I do want to attempt some form of a bridge between here and over here. Oh, by the way, I also did this little outcropping on this side, just kind of trying it out. I think what that is a window up there. I think I'm going to change that into a door and create just some sort of a little balcony area here where somebody could come out and maybe shout out orders down below. I don't know. It just seemed kind of a interesting thing to have instead of it just being a flat wall. I'm trying to do my best to not have the flat walls. Okay, inventory, and we are going to grab these guys here again and the round ones as well. There we go, number 6. You're already on number 4 for me, which is beautiful. Yep. Right there. Right there. Okay, and then I need number 7. And how long is this? Beautiful. Just like so. Come on now. You know you want to stick. Oh, you know, a little bit long. That's right. This side's a little bit shorter. I'm going to go back up to a 9 because it's sitting on the one side of the block space as opposed to the other. Oh, man. Look at that. That's pretty sweet, huh? Look down. Totally see everything coming. And then these towers. Remember, this is going to be a couple taller than this. It's going to be a little taller than that right there, hopefully. And over here we have some flooring in here we got to knock in real quick. Then we can continue this build as well and keep it going. And once these towers are done... Now, I don't know if the second tower is going to mirror this one and be identical on the inside. I don't know why it would have to be, but then I don't know why it shouldn't be either. So let me know what you think of that. I guess I got to get flooring all the way around the bottom floor of that too. I love adding the wood to the floors. It just sounds good under your feet when you're walking. I like that. They're expensive and they take a little while to put together, but once you're done with it, it's pretty dang awesome. Oh man, let's go out front and take a look at this. You know what? I've got metal parts on me too. Sure do. We'll do this one. I was going to put a door. I was going to put something else there, but what the heck? We'll do this. There we go. And one over here. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This door here needs metal parts. You know, last season, I kind of got them together this much, and then I didn't come back with the metal parts because we didn't have a lot of metal. That's not the case this time, ladies and gentlemen. No siree, Bob. Not the case. We can do it. Alright, beautiful. Oh, look at you. Well, thank you very much. Inventory. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3. There we go. Eat those roots. And then just ramps here right now until we decide what we're going to do with this area out here. Let's go take a look at this bridge. It should look pretty cool at night with the light. Yeah, see, I thought so. That light's going to light up out there pretty nicely. And then what we may do is add a couple of standing torches, maybe one right on this post and one on the other post. Maybe we should do that and see how that looks when it's lit up at night, huh? I do like using the standing torches and putting them up on that. Up high like that so you can see them. I think that's pretty cool. Braziers, that's what we're going to make with some braziers. Oh man, I forgot all about that. Well, fortunately, we have a nice happy middle here, which is pretty cool. And then let's go back to 1. We'll get the sword in our hand. Oh, that looks cool. Alright, let's go back down. Back out. You've got to close these doors. The barbarians will get through there. Let's take a step back a little bit. Now, if we get more lighting on the inside, where the arrow slits are and stuff, that's going to make that really glow nicely, I think. while we're standing out here. And you can see I'm going to try to beef up. Although it's going to be squared structures, I'm going to try to beef it up a little bit so it will be able to withstand sort of a, you know, a punch from a catapult or whatever it may be. The bridge itself, yeah, I don't know that that would hold up to just about anything happening to it. But nevertheless, it's a bridge, and it looks pretty cool up there. And I realize we've got, you know, the stones going left to right at the bottom. But I think it adds a little flavor to it, and it looks cool. So some of it I want to build just because it looks neat, you know? There's part of me that would like to one time build sort of a fantasy-style castle where it's just all based on fantasy, where the rules of warfare and stuff like that just would not apply. It's just whatever your imagination comes up with, and you just go with it and see what you come up with. Sometimes that's just a lot of fun to just throw all that reality away and just go total imagination. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is coming together pretty good, I think. I'll sit my coffee there. I wonder if I've got enough stuff. I don't. I'm out of sticks again. I've got an idea for this next level. I want one more level up here. Oh gosh, I don't know if I've got time to explain that today. I don't know. It may have to go wait until the next episode. Any deer hanging around here that we can knock out for their meats and stuff? There's one on the road down here. I've not had any more deer go flying on me, but I have had deer act strangely. They're not flying around, though, anymore. And I am getting the bags every time now. So I have a feeling, Billy, you were correct, right on the money there, that the deer that we shot at the beginning of that one round, they were the old deer that were just in here, and we got rid of those guys. So now everybody's had meat on them. This kind of defeats the purpose of my rail line up there, doesn't it? I should take a break, fill the cart up, take it down there, and unload it. I just get to that point where I'm building, and I want to keep going. And I don't want to stop to do all that stuff. Excuse me. Never fails. Get on. Voice goes nuts. Let's experiment with something. Let's do it. I think we've gotten through this first part pretty quick. Let's turn tab back on. Let's go to G. We're gonna get rid of this and get this out of our inventory. And let's grab this guy right here. That's our tried and true scaffolding. We're gonna need this guy. This guy. Let's see here. You know what? I don't think I need any of that stuff right there. I think I don't need this guy at all. I think what I need is a G. I think I need this solid wall right here. I want this one right here. I want this staircase right here. And I think that's all I want right now. That's it. This floor, again, could be used, as I mentioned, can be used for the... oh, I know which one we need. We need this guy right here. This guy has been tried and true all the way up as well. What was I going to say? It's gone. It's just that quick. Just that quick. Yeah, I have no idea what I was going to say. Oh, we're going to have an interesting thing right there to figure out, aren't we? Okay. Right where the doorwell is, I think I can squeeze maybe an arch over the top of that? You know what? I'm doing this wrong. I should. This is where I make my mistakes and I show them to you. Why start here when I can go further in? Okay, let's go G. Let's grab this guy right here. Let's put him in where the stair is. We're not going to need the stairs anytime soon. Oh, that is going to work out absolutely fantastic. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so we do that there, and then what we do is we take this guy with the window. We're going to take that out of there, and we come back over here, and we're going to put him here. That way I could put a torch in there, and that's going to help light up this area without having to put a torch down on the floor. See what I mean? Jelly bean, and then we come back here with a number 8. The rest of this is just going to be this wall all the way around, and then I've got an idea for what I want to do on the next area. So I tell you what, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to break away, okay? I'll come back and show you kind of the concept I have for this next level and how it's going to look before we reach the tower. What am I doing here? Come on, 4. There we go. What are you doing? He's like, well, radio, if you push the right buttons, I'd know. Okay, guys, stick around. I shall be right back. Got us a little buddy out here looking for some trouble. Let's go down and say hi. I'm swapping this for a door so we can go out and use that as a balcony. Kind of a shout-out area. Let's go kill us a barbarian. See what he's got on him. Hello, my friend. Hello. Your swordplay is minimal. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, just what the doctor ordered. Thank you, sir. Your chin is sliding into your neck. That's what happens when you've got a lack of a brain. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a doorway right there. Now, my other idea out here, and I've got another wall up, another level up. Where's going to be a good place for me to put some scaffolding so we can actually work on this quite easily? These guys are kind of nice because you can actually jump up on them. Don't tell anybody else that, though, okay? Don't do it. Z. There we go. Right, just like that. And then Z again. Okay, beautiful. And then number 7. My idea for out here, I want to bump this out. I don't want it to all be... I want it to have a different kind of a look to it. Not just square and straight up, you know what I mean? I want it to do a little something interesting here. So let's try that. Let's do another one right here. Let's do this. Hope you guys can see all right. I know it's nighttime. I wish there was a way I could put a torch on my head, but there's just no way of doing that. And then, oh, you know what? We got to go all the way down to the end here. That one there, that one there. Okay, so can I reach this one from here? I think I can. I think I can. We should be able to get a whole row in. Almost a whole row. There we go. And one here. Come on, buddy. There you go. That's it. Swing that hammer like a champ. Okay, so about this level right here is where we want to be to put this together. So let's do that right there. Let's take a number 6. And let's do this right here. And we're going to have to hop up to get onto that. But now we can work on it all the way around. Oh boy, there's just no really good way of doing something like that on that side. So we're gonna have to go down and put that up. The barbarians should not be able to get up there, hopefully. Can we stretch that far with this? I don't know that we can. Let's go control up. No, it's not gonna let us do it. What if I jump? Can I jump up onto this here? I've not tried this yet. Up here. And then can I kind of swerve and jump? Let's put that right up there. That was a yeah, there we go. Perfect. Let's do that. Sorry about the green light in our eyes, and I fell off. Let's go back to 1 so we don't have that border. Where did that piece of did I not put? Oh boy, it's down here in the ground somewhere, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we don't want that there. Okay, let's try that again. We're going to put this, let's go Z. Shift. It's not going to let us do that. Maybe if I aim at the block above here. Oh, look at that. It will not let me put it there because of that ramp. That upside down ramp right there. Okay. Back to 1. Well, we'll just do this then. We'll do this right here. There we go. And we'll come on up. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go number 6. I had no idea you could walk up on the ramps like this. It's pretty handy. And we're going to do this right here. That's going to allow us to work and continue working around up there. So let's knock this out. We can always put that back when we need to take the scaffolding down. And let's go back up there and see if we can't finish this up. We needed more stone, didn't we? We're almost out of stone. Back we go. Back we go. And I think we left some sticks back in here too. Yeah, I want to get some design going on in here. Not just a big square box. Some of you guys say that everything you build turns into a box. So these are ideas to keep from things being a box. You know, it's okay to build a box at the beginning, but then go back to it and try to look and see, okay, there's a way can I make this box not look so boxy? Mm-hmm. And we're going to drop off. This is kind of where I've been dropping off extra stuff. I mean, look at this. We got, oh, this is our stuff right here. I could drop, we'll keep those on us. Let's drop those metal parts off in here. Let's pick up the bandages. We needed those earlier. We can drop this off in here. And what do we got over here? That's full. This one's not full. We can drop that off and that off. Because we're going to start making the use of the armor stands to put that stuff in so our troops have something. Let's just, let's drop off 2 of those. Let's drop them all off. Let's drop them all off. And let's grab a few more sticks. We're going to need at least another stack of sticks. And then we're going to fill up the rest with stone. You can see my stone stockpiles are just about empty. Oops. But the nice thing is, while reworking the mine, I've got plenty of stone to rework the mine, which doesn't take as long. And then I've got excess stone from the digging of each block that I have to remove and replace. And I wind up with stone that I can put in the stone carts and then move down for building down here. So it's kind of a win-win down there right now. It's actually working out pretty great. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm very happy with it. Should have kept that standing torch with me. I don't know why I came all the way up here when we have to be on the scaffolding outside in order to do this. This is not going to get me on scaffolding. No, that's a fault. My death. There we go. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, it's getting big. It confuses me even as to where it is I need to be and what I'm supposed to be doing. So we go up here. We're going to jump up here and... oh! We got some nice scaffolding now over here. There we go. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Number 7. The things you have to do to play in survival. Okay, so that was in the right way. I'm hoping this will work. And number 7 again, but this time we want this guy right here. He's going to add some really unique interest on the corner. I just want to get a few more of these in place and then show you kind of what my idea is, where we're going to go with this here. Back to what we were doing. There it is. There we go. And Z. Boop. Yeah, when in doubt, hit Z or Shift. Try it out. It usually moves the block into where you need it to go. Oh yeah, there we go. That's it. Now, yeah, if I do that though, see, I was thinking what I do next is add these guys underneath here. Let's back off a little bit. But I'm afraid that's going to cover up this window, and I don't want it to do that. Z. R. 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 E. Let's see what it does to this window. If it blocks too much of this window, I don't like it. It's not doing too bad. What do you guys think? I'm just, in terms of thinking structural integrity, I'm kind of thinking that this might help. This is just some more stone holding it up. It's also adding weight to it, though, so I'm not quite sure. 6. And we're just going to have to give that guy a little bit of an E there. And that one there. And we're going to Z that one out. And we should be able to put one more. There's one more over here we need. There it is right there. Come on now. Remember, this is the guards' quarters up in here, so they're quick access to where their post is supposed to be, so they ought to be able to get there fast. No excuses. No excuses. Now we've got this corner right here. This is kind of an interesting little corner here. I wonder if I go number 6, if I can actually get one to sit in there. No, Z. R. We got to get this back to where it needs to be. Looks like a Y. Oh, yes, you will fit there. Oh, I like that. So we have that run all the way down to the corner. That goes all the way down right to there. Oh, that's going to look nice, huh? Okay, so we can get rid of this scaffolding right here. Make sure you're not standing on the piece you're breaking out, radio. That would be a bad thing. While we're doing this, thank you so much for all the support. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying the videos. I got to tell you, coming home and doing this every afternoon is just an absolute pleasure for me. I really do enjoy it. And then when I get your feedback and stuff, it just makes my day so fantastic. You guys really help me have a great day every day, and I just can't thank you enough for that. It is so true. Back to number 6. Let's see how this looks. This is pretty exciting for me. I'm pretty happy about this. That was in the right spot. Okay, one right there. Oh, please tell me you'll go in here. Please tell me. Oh, baby, you. Oh. Okay. So I gotta hammer those in first. Okay. All right. Was too much hanging on there. Oh boy. It like doesn't see these at all anymore. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. We had ourselves a bit of an issue here, ladies and gentlemen. Can I put this one together? I can. Okay, so this is the bottom one. Okay. That's like one of the first times we've seen something like that on the channel, huh? Where it just kind of crumbles. It's not the first time I've had it happen, but it is the first time I've actually recorded it. Let's see here. Okay, this one is... No. There it is. This one right here is not fusing itself back together again very well. So let's take it out. No. Oh, there it goes. Let's get that put together. And this put together. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so now we're good to go. Whew, sweet mama. Z. There you go. Okay. I'm going to put that one together down here. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that is exactly what I was... Oh, my God. See, you just play with the blocks, and eventually something happens. Something... Oh, dear God. Okay. Let's try... putting this one on first. Come on, why aren't you going right here? Does it not see this one? Oh, this one broke again. Okay, so now number 6. Wow. It's not gonna work. Structural integrity wise, it will not work. It's just too spindly for it, I guess. That's unfortunate, huh? Well, can I keep this one up here just to have it up there? It's not falling off, and it does add a little something to it. We could even hang a torch or something on there just for the heck of it, or a flag even. Ooh, okay. Maybe that's where we hang a flag. Bummer, huh? Whoa. Oh, I had it there for just a second. There it is. There it is. Oh, that's... Oh. Yeah, that's going to be... We're going to hang a flag on that. That's what we'll do with that right there. Okay, since this is getting kind of crumbly up here, I don't know if it's just that or if it's going to affect other things. Let's go in here. This is... I'll show you what it... Ooh, inventory, food. Boom. There we go. Beautiful. Up one more. And we need to go G, and we need our flooring back right here. Okay, beautiful. Now up here what I wanted to do is I want to extend this out one extra layer like this, so it juts out over the top here and then go up. I'm thinking 1, maybe 2. Barbarian over there? I don't think so. I thought I saw a barbarian on the roof over there. I don't think so. I think it's just the way the light's hitting some grass or something back in there. I thought I saw him right on the edge there. But I would like this to come all the way around, a couple of layers high, two blocks high, and then put a roof on it. And up here, well, my problem here is now where am I going to put my battlements? My machicolations, the machicolations. Where am I going to put the machicolations? If I have this here and I go up 2, will this support a machicolation on top with a flat roof? And does it really matter to have a machicolation up there when this is actually cutting out? It's coming out below. If anybody were to be up against the wall right now, a machicolation up 1 more level is not going to do any good because they're hiding up against the wall already. They're out of the way of anything that falls from those. So should these be machicolations and not this? The thing is I want to go up higher with this. You know what? I think I will leave that for you guys to give me some feedback on. Okay? That's our homework assignment for this Monday episode. What do we do here? Part of me would like to have just this decorative castle tower that has, you know, kind of a cool top that's on it here. Let's go ahead and knock a couple of these together. I have no idea what structural integrity is doing. I can go in creative mode and take a look at it, so we can always do that. Number 5. Tell you what, if this collapses, I'm on it. And then I'm going to put one right here too, so when we go down below, we can take a look at it and see how it looks. Excuse me. Because if you think about it, this is going to be quite a bit of weight. These walls will change to more than likely windows, all windows. Why I'm not putting them in right now, I don't know. I just want to get something tacked down so we can take a look at it. Alright, that takes care of that. Let's go back here. Let's go down the stairs and take a look and see what we think of that from the outside. We could probably go out here on the bridge and take a look at it. See, that's going to look pretty mighty out there, don't you think? Another option, instead of the curved guys like that, is to go with the wood ones. And then we could do the wood walls up on top. And that would give it a whole different, complete color up top. So there's another idea. Let me know what you think of that idea. Do we switch to wood up at this height and give it kind of give them this shiny white top with the cross sections of wood in there? There's that option as well. He says, It happens many times, many times. Let's go down here and take a look. Oh, look at you growing up in here where you're not supposed to be. Lousy tree. It's okay. I'll take the sticks. I'll take the sticks. Whatever. You got to pull them out every now and again. You see what I mean by giving it a grander look? Instead of it being this square thing, now it's got some curvature to it. We've got this nice curve going on up top. Now, the machicolations, if we go to G, that's these guys right here. They've got quite a bit of style. They've got these guys down here, those kind of a stone spike type thing that comes down, sort of a leg that grabs hold of the build as well. So we could do machicolations there, and I could move the wall in one, and then the troops just come out to the machicolations and drop the stones straight down. There's that idea too. That's not too bad. I also thought of something else here real quick. I kind of like the jagged look of those corner pieces, but we could go with this guy right here as well. And then that gets us a little bit of roundness going on here too. That actually looks better, doesn't it? Looks better rounded off like that. A little more character to it. And then we put a brazier right up there on that platform. So there's three options. Do we go this route and forget about maculations along here, but we put it right along the wall? Now we could put those on the wall that meets in between two towers. We can put those there, but on this one, do we go with this? Do we go with the wood angles with the wooden walls and then a nice orange tile roof on it, clay roof, or do we do the maculations, bring this wall in one, and that would be the height of the tower pretty much. Once we put the maculations on, that says that's the top to me. So I don't want to be at the top just yet. I want to see if I could push this, you know, if I could get this high and then put the maculations on, I'd be pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that, because then we've got 1 floor, 2 floors, 3 floors, 4th floor. We got 4 floors in there. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. How's this look underneath? That looks really sweet, huh? I like the way the timbers line up right underneath, all the way along here. We got the stone supports here. Part of me wanted to bring this down, these stone pillars all the way down to here, but I don't think it'll work after doing that right there with it. I'm a little surprised they're actually stretching across there like that. But we're getting away with it, so, you know, whatever. Let's go back out here. Oh, man. I tell you what. Sweet, I love it. So, guys, there you have it. A bridge between two towers. Huh? Not too shabby. We did this today. Nice. Okay, guys, hey, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit the like button for me, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.